Alright, so in this video you're going to learn how to make AI dating profile pictures for online dating and social media. So the pics are so realistic that I haven't been called out a single time for using AI across thousands of matches or on social media either. And don't worry, I'm going to show you guys the pictures in a sec so you can see for yourself. But yeah, you might be wondering, who I am, why you should listen to me. If you're already subscribed to the channel, you already know I'm legit, right? So this video is just an updated, easier, and more realistic version of my original tutorials, so feel free to skip ahead. And then for you guys who are new, I'm a guy that figured out how to use AI to make realistic pictures for online dating that get matches. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys the pics that I was using. So yeah, starting here. So yeah, as you can see, pretty realistic. And then, you're probably wondering whether or not they work, and they do, which I'm about to show you. So here's some matches I got with those pics that I just showed you. Let's make this shit smaller maybe. Alright, so yeah, just, a bunch of likes, bunch of matches, whatever, girls messaging me, a lot of, messages. Example matches. Yeah, she's like, messaging me. Alright, I think you get the point. Let's go to the next part. So yeah, some conversations. So yeah, just whatever her prompt or opening move was this, and then I forget what it was, but I said this, right? And she's like, I'm down to show you whatever I was talking about. And then I was like, yeah, you free? She said, yeah. What's your number, blah blah blah. Kind of the same. It's just kind of a long conversation, but yeah, basically, long story short, she's down. Yeah, she's like, all right, let's go on Thursday or whatever. And this one, I think she's like Latina or something. Her English is not as good, but yeah, she's like, down about meeting up on Friday, whatever. Alright, I think, or let's scroll like one more, like a shorter conversation maybe. Alright, it's very basic, And she's like, yeah, I'm like, let's explore. She's like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, I'm free Friday. What's your number? Blah, blah, done. But yeah, I think you guys get the point. There's a lot of receipts. If you want to see more, I'll drop a link to this and anything else that I mentioned in terms of links and resources in the description. Oh yeah, and then also, all these matches and shit that you're seeing, it's from the US, right? Not setting my location to some third world country like the Philippines or Brazil or some other place like that to inflate my matches. Since most of you guys listening or watching are from the US, Canada, UK, Western Europe, other places like that, which are much harder for dating than, say, Southeast Asia or South America. Alright, so let's go over what you need to make AI pics like the ones that I just showed you. Alright, so this is what you need to make the AI pics, right? So you're probably gonna need a computer. Maybe you can do it on the phone. I never tried, so yeah, probably should do it on a computer. and then $9 to run the tech. So by run the tech, I mean train an AI model of yourself and then make AI pictures. And then time, so it's faster than my previous method for you guys who have seen that video, but I would still set aside a few hours if you're trying to generate and possibly edit 6 pics, right? And obviously, you know, if you're doing less pics, it's less time. And then number 4 is you probably need photo editing skills, so like Photoshop. Some pics you won't need to edit, some will. Some you will. But yeah, if you don't know how to edit pictures, just, you know, be willing to learn by asking AI or watching YouTube tutorials. And then the last thing you need is knowledge of what makes a good dating app pic. So, you know, most guys don't have the skill. Congrats if you do. But yeah, with all that said, let's just get started. All right, so what we want to do is we want to come to this site called 𝗥𝗲𝗵𝗿𝗆. And again, I'll leave the link to this and all the other links that I talk about in the video in the description. So it's kind of like an all-in-one site to, you know, do stuff with AI images, AI videos. Very good. And yeah, what you want to do when you come to this site is, you know, make an account, right? You know, sign in with Google or whatever. And then you need to get on a paid plan. I think for most of you guys, the basic plan should be enough. Like, I'm on the pro plan, but it's because I use it more than the average person, right? But yeah, I think basic should be enough. Worst case, you update or upgrade to the pro, which is $30, or you can also buy credits. So what do I mean by credits? So, you know, the monthly plan or whatever is a monthly plan, and then credits, it lets you buy like more image generations, right, if you need them. So yeah, for example, let's just say you take the basic plan and then, you know, you run out of image generations, and you just come here, buy, let's say 80 credits, and you can make 320 more images. So yeah, each time that you hit generate image, it makes 4 images. So that is 80 different images that you can try generating. So yeah, that's quite a lot. So yeah, just start with the basic plan is my recommendation, and then if need be, upgrade to the pro, or just come in here and buy more credits. All right, so next thing you need. Okay, so next step is you need to train an AI model of yourself, right? So on the 𝗥𝗲 site, this is called a character. So what you need to do that is you just need some pictures of yourself. So, you know, I'm gonna share some guidelines, right, on how to take the pics, what kind of pics to take. So yeah, you know, you can just read all this in the link in the description, but basically you just want the pic to show you clearly, and, you know, only have you in the pictures, not other people. Try to wear different outfits. Basically just giving AI as much data about what you look like as possible. You know, try and look kind of nice. For example, if you do your hair, shave, etc. for dates, do that. So yeah, first thing, just, you know, front headshot, different lighting, 45 degrees, same thing, different lighting, side profile, and then like a smirk, and then yeah, squint. It's like kind of like a squint and a smirk here. And then like a smile, like you're having a good time with your friends or something. Full body shots. And then if you have abs, some shirtless pic. And if you don't, just like waist up, right? But yeah, I mean, I just skimmed it because I'll leave the link in the description, but you can take a look, right? All right, so let's just say you have all those pics ready, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to go to character, and then you see it says make your own character. Just hit create, and then this is where you upload the pics that you took before. So I already did this, so I'm not going to do it again, but let's just pretend that I had to do it. I would just, you know, hit upload images, upload the images, and then what will happen next is 𝗥𝗲 will train a AI model of yourself, or of you, and that should take a few minutes. Like it'll say like, you know, 1% done, 50% done, 90% done, etc. So you'll know like how far along it is in the process. So obviously once it's 100%, it's ready. Okay, so once your character is ready, you want to go to create and then click image. So, you know, ignore these pics. I was just playing around with some settings. So down here, you want to select soul, and then here you want to select 2-3, and then here you want to select high, and then, you know, select yourself as the character. And then visual styles, like there's a bunch, right? But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to use the iPhone one. It's exactly what it sounds like. The pics come out as if they were taken with an iPhone, which is generally what you want. Okay, so just in the interest of time, I'm just going to use a prompt that I already made. And yeah, if you want to come up with your own prompts, you know, what you can do is you can think of one, obviously using your brain. You can copy a picture using AI, which is something I'm about to show you after this. And then you could also ask ChatGPT / whatever AI you use to write a prompt for you. So I'll also show how to do that, since 𝗥𝗲𝗿𝘆𝘁𝗵𝗏 has a built-in ChatGPT over here. But yeah, let's just try this one, make a pic, see what happens. Yeah, just, you know, type the prompt and then hit generate. All right, we're back. I had to resubscribe to the basic plan because my shit ran out. I was on the free plan and it fucking takes forever, so yeah, I had to pay $9. But yeah, this is what we got on the first try, or second try. This was the first try, so let's try again. I don't think any of these are that good. All right, so while we're waiting, I'm trying to get a pic like this, the one I was using, because I know it works, right? Yeah, so here it is again. Let's see, it's still in progress. All right, so yeah, just in the interest of time, I'm just gonna, you know, look through the pics. I'd say this isn't too bad. Same with this. But yeah, probably would give it a few more tries, but you know, for the purposes of this tutorial, it's good enough, right? So yeah, it can take some tries, but I'd say it's still quicker than with previous methods. All right, so now the next thing is copying pictures using AI, so let's give that a try. What you want to do, right, is you find a pic that you want to copy. So I'm just going to pull up this one. Saw this, you know, Asian guy on Instagram, a lot of girls following him. And yeah, believe it or not, I am Asian, so I'm just going to try and copy this guy's pic. Granted, my hair is not dyed, but let's just give it a shot. So to do that, you just want to copy paste a pic here. So I'm just going to, like on Mac, right? I'm on Mac, so you can hit Command-Shift-4, and then while you're taking a screenshot, you like hold Control, and then it'll copy it. So yeah, I'm just gonna paste that. Alright, and I'm just gonna let the AI do its thing. Alright, so we're back. And yeah, it's like kind of similar, not quite. So what we can do, right? I'd say of all these, this is probably this one's not bad, it's just kind of dark, right? So let's like try and recreate this one. So to edit or like redo it, what we can do is hit recreate over here. Let me get X out of this, and then yeah, it gives you the prompt, right? So what we can do is then go to ChatGPT, and so 𝗥𝗲𝗿𝗆𝗃, this site has like a built-in ChatGPT called Assist. So right now it made me blonde or whatever, but you know, I'm not blonde, like I got black hair. So let's talk to the AI. Alright, so I'm gonna paste the prompt in. So yeah, please look at the prompt below. I am using it to generate an AI image of myself. However, the prompt made me blonde-haired in the image. Can you revise the prompt so that I have black hair? Also, make it so the image is taken from closer up, like from the subject's neck and up. Also, make it look, or make the subject, by subject I mean like the person in the pic, which will be me, make the subject look at the camera in a downward sort of gaze/angle. Also make his eyes, I don't know how you describe, like more, or also make his gaze more relaxed / seductive. No Diddy, but not overly so. Alright, and then yeah, I'll say thank you at the end, so it knows that I'm a good human. Alright, let's see what it gives us. And then yeah, I'm just gonna read over it as well. I'm gonna just delete this text part because I feel like that's just might be confusing the AI. Alright, let's just delete the text. Alright, let's give it another shot. And then we can turn this on. It's like prompt enhanced, so the AI kind of, I don't know, I guess optimizes it, whatever you want to call it. So let's also do it with that. And we can also try with like some other presets, so maybe like iPhone, or I gotta wait. So yeah, if these two aren't good, then we'll try some other visual styles. Alright, so we're back. This is okay. It's okay. I'd say this is pretty cool. Oh, this is good if we can like get it closer up. I mean, also I could just like crop it in so it's closer, right? Because I think it would kind of like match this more, Granted, this guy's like a model and I'm not a model, but still pretty good. So yeah, I mean, with this pic, like I'd say it's basically kind of the same vibe, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to copy a pic and then like kind of adjust the prompt if it doesn't come out exactly the way you want. But yeah, as you can see, that's a pretty cool feature. Alright, so next thing is we can use this thing again, like the built-in ChatGPT they have, to make a prompt for us. So let's try, can you send me a prompt I can use in an AI image generator app to generate an AI image of myself that would get lots of matches with beautiful women on dating apps. Thank you. And maybe one more, a non-portrait photo. For example, like something that looks like it was taken with an iPhone. Alright, I mean, this is kind of basic. Let's ask it to make it a dog pic. So can you send a prompt for a dog pic with subject and dog? Make the dog a Pomeranian, or a tiny Pomeranian puppy. Very cute. Thank you. Alright, so let's try this, see what happens. Yeah, try iPhone first. Maybe try this realistic one. Alright, see what happens. Alright, so we're back. We got some pics. Let's take a look. I think this one's not bad, this one here. I'm just gonna download it so we can like zoom in. Alright, so yeah, I mean, to me it looks pretty good. It looks pretty realistic. Hands are like not fucked up, which is a usual problem with AI. I mean, yeah, I think you barely need any editing really. Maybe like this toe looks weird, this easy fix. And maybe could just run it through the skin thing that I talked about on my channel to make the skin a little more realistic. But honestly, like as is, it's pretty good, I would say. And then yeah, I think of the ones I just generated, like this is probably the best. I mean, maybe I could like redo it to make it so I'm like sitting on a couch and like wearing clothes, I don't know, but still it's very usable, very good. But yeah, you can also play with other features on this site. Like they got like videos, you know, talking videos, you know, all this kind of crazy shit. But I think just for the purposes of this video, which is like AI for dating, like what I showed you guys is more than enough. So yeah, overall, you know, very cool site, cost-effective way to get highly realistic pictures for yourself for online dating and social media. You don't have to, you know, spend hours and hours of your time taking pics by yourself. And honestly, even if you did that, the pics probably wouldn't be good unless you're like good at that or willing to put in the time to get good at that. And then there's the other option of hiring a photographer, which also takes time and then, you know, costs money. So yeah, I think this site that I just showed you is a very, you know, good alternative. But yeah, it's a huge improvement over this method that I shared on my channel before. Like this video, how to make AI dating pictures, profile pictures that get matches. Like this was way more complicated, right? I feel like the method that I showed you is way easier. You know, it's easier, realism is better, and in my opinion it's also faster. So yeah, there you have it, the best, most up-to-date guide on AI Tinder photos or AI dating app photos. If you look at my last guide again, you'll see that the tech has come a long way since then, because this video I made 9 months ago, which is like forever in AI time. But yeah, I mean, it's to the point where, you know, I'm using pics like these, well, not these exactly, but using this technology, and not a single person has like asked me if they were AI. But yeah, you know, since it's AI, things are changing on a daily basis. So if you want to stay up to date, hit the like, hit the subscribe for more videos like this. And then if you want even more help on how to make AI dating profile pictures, I offer a course on that called the ChatGPT course. Like Chad as in CHAD, not chat. Alright, so now here is proof of the course working well for other guys. So alright, so let's take a look at this one here. This guy says he set up the pics last night. Again, 16 matches a day. And then yeah, it's like screenshot. And then now he says he's over 50 matches in 2 days. Same guy. Yeah, there's a lot, so I'm just gonna try and pick out some good ones. I mean, they're all good, but you know what I mean. Alright, so this guy says his Bumble is more than 100 likes, going on 3 to 4 dates next week. He wants more apparently. Alright, and then this guy, he said one of his AI pics went crazy, got like 50 likes in a day without boosts or anything. Alright, so this guy, he says he got 4 dates next week. And yeah, it's going good. This one, you can watch this on my channel. Yeah, so it's going pretty well for him. Yeah, this guy got a shit ton of matches, whatever messages. same here. Yeah, same here. This guy's notifications are just fucked. Alright, and then this guy, he said it was only his 3rd day using the AI pics, and he already got a hookup with a hot, chick. AI version of him looks a bit better than like his normal self, so he's like looks max, but yeah, he said there was no issue. Yeah, just some matches, this guy, he's getting a shit ton of matches. Same here. Yeah, this guy says his schedule is filled with dates every day now. And then this guy, he said, he went to sleep with a boost and he woke up with like 70 likes. This guy getting matches. This guy said he had to mute his notifications because he couldn't focus at work. And then, yeah, like this guy, by the way, you can also get verified when you have AI pics, just FYI. So yeah, he said, this girl was asking if his pics were up to date. He said, I think you can see the verified badge, and she's down. I like her bio. If you don't want me, I'll assume you're Yag, if you know what I'm saying. I agree with her. She's pretty good looking. And this guy, yeah, he's just getting flooded with messages. Yeah, he says Tinder's cook got over 80 plus likes within 48 hours, aka 2 days. Most of the right swipes are matches. This guy's 5'4", but he had 7 dates and had a good time, if you know what I'm saying, with 4 of them. And then, yeah, just more matches. But yeah, you get the point, right? I'm not trying to drag this on forever. But yeah, I know that was a bit long, but the course is good. I really believe in it. It's getting good results for people, and it's only going to continue as AI continues to get better and I continue updating it. So yeah, if you're interested, check the first link in the pinned comment. Just FYI, I am going to raise the price soon, just because originally I priced it pretty low, just because like it was kind of more like a beta version, if you know what I mean. And now I've refined it a lot and will continue to do so. So yeah, if you're interested, check the link. Or if you just want me to make pics for you, check the second link in the pinned comment. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope that this video helps you, and I will see you all next time.